Well, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So it is opening day of archery season in Texas. It's October 3rd, roughly about 2:30 in the afternoon. I've just gotten settled in. I came out a little earlier just to get some bait out. I wanted to try my black cherry jello again. So I've gotten everything set up. It's taken some adjustment. I've got some new equipment that I'm using for my crossbow. The crossbow has been completely restrung, all new stuff on it, so it's shooting like a champ. When you're actually having to use a thermocell at 2 in the afternoon, it's warm. 80 is pretty mild for Texas, but still pretty warm. No air flowing, so it's supposed to cool down to about 68. So usually what I do is I will hunt the evening on into the night. I did bring a rifle with me, and as you know, the 4K Pro can switch over from crossbow to rifle. So just in case pigs come through, I really don't want to chase a pig, so I'm not going to use the crossbow for it. I'm actually just using my 6.5 Grendel. So got some new loads I want to test out as well, so give me a good idea of how everything will work. See me wiping sweat. It's humid. I'll show you some of the new equipment I got, some of the stuff I'm using now, just because this is really a better way to do things for me. You personally may not, but this is what I chose. So I'll show you some of the stuff I brought along with me, and hopefully we will see some deer. Hopefully we'll get to use the tag on opening day, but we'll find out. opportunity presented itself, I took it. Unfortunately, I had stopped recording to help reserve some of the battery on the scope. However, I wasn't successful in my attempt. The sun had set and it was time to get settled in for the second part of the hunt. I was definitely looking for a little bit of redemption. After seeing all that, I really wasn't sure what to expect for the rest of the night, but as I started to scan again, another set of eyes started to make their way in. Most people know, once you have started adding hunting pressure to a blind, it's always best to lay low and kind of let the pressure just die off for a little bit. Seeing these guys was a huge relief for me, but there was still more to come. younger buck alerted on something, I was curious to see what was about to walk in. This is what really surprised me. All right, guys, well, that was my hunt on opening day. Things went very well. It was very encouraging to see all the deer that came back in later that evening, especially after I missed that shot. I hated that I wasn't successful, but that's part of it. That's part of hunting, and that's just part of being in the outdoors. Sometimes you're going to be successful, sometimes you're not. It's not going to be 100% all the time. So if you like the style video that I did where I'm adding the commentary in as the hunt progresses, let me know. It's a little different from what I normally do, but it honestly gives me a chance to reflect over the hunt as I'm watching the footage and to give my thoughts the day after. I really had some time to reflect over it, so it does add a new perspective to it. So if you like that style video, let me know and I can continue with that for deer season and maybe on some other videos as well. My goal is to get on the one that came in first that had the very wide rack. He is my target, and then old 7 point that I took a shot at, I'm going to start calling him second chance because he comes out again. That's exactly what I'll have. But I will take a shot at him too. So those two are going to be my targets, especially second chance because he's a little more aggressive, as you can see, than most of the other bucks. So he's one I want to kind of take out of the herd out there, so that way we can start really managing what's coming in. Big thing out there, though, is if you have a chance to shoot, you better. Because where I'm hunting at, this is where a lot of landowners hunt their own property. So if those deer stop coming to my feeder and they go somewhere else, they're done. So a little bit of management going on, but you know, I can't speak for everybody else that's on the other properties around me. So it is what it is, but you know, that's just kind of the way things work. I don't pay for the property and I get to hunt for free. So can't really complain about it. Anyway, that's all I've got for you. Like I mentioned, if you liked the commentary style video, leave me a comment. Let me know what your thought is. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so that way you get notifications for the next video, and I'll see you next week.